Hey everyone, James and Mark here with another mukbang, a long-awaited mukbang. I guess we could say this is our comeback special.
Comeback special.
It's been a year and a half since we filmed our last actual mukbang. Today we got the full-on shebang just for you all. What are we having today?
We're doing 간장 two ways, 간장 gejang and 양념 gejang.
And we'll leave the link to the vendor we use. It's actually a vendor in Korea.
And it ships. I mean, they don't have it available throughout the year.
Right.
You have to keep checking the website to see when it's available. But once you order it, you choose a delivery date, and it comes in a frozen dry ice pack, and then you get to take it out whenever you want to eat it.
And this has been in our freezer for what?
For
At
a
least
week?
a few weeks?
2 weeks?
2 weeks?
And then we just thawed it out in our fridge over a 24-hour period.
Yeah. We can't assume everyone knows what raw marinated crab is.
Oh,
right?
So we have to be educational.
Yes, of course.
So, Professor James,
Oh no.
how would you describe the raw marinated crab?
Well, it's raw, it's marinated, and it's crab.
You get an A.
do I get a passing grade at least? As Mark mentioned, there's two styles of eating raw marinated crab. There's the soy sauce based one, which is the one on the left here, and then there's also a sweet and spicy version, which is called 양념
Gejang, yeah.
gejang.
Yeah.
So there's all this going on, and then of course, because there's so much flavor in the crab, you need to have white rice. It is something that goes hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You got to have rice eating this. I can't imagine not eating it with rice.
But if you're on a keto diet, you could just pretend you're eating rice.
Like eat crab and then imagine you're eating it.
Yeah.
We got some kim seaweed. This also goes really great as you are digging, getting your hands dirty. It looks like we have some garnishes over there like jalapenos, sliced cucumber, and then Mark made this beautiful egg souffle, gejang. And then last but not least, I spy a bottle of soju over there. We've actually taken a break from drinking soju in the last year and a half. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like, like another educational piece. Human body has like 80% water, right? Our body has 80% soju.
Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of scary. I would normally disagree with that, but it's the way we've been going recently.
Yeah.
But this might be the last bottle of soju we have in the house. You're wearing your infamous black gloves. Am I gonna raw dog it? Raw crab it? I'm gonna raw crab it? I guess so.
Okay.
Shouldn't we pour a shot of soju first? Let's do that.
Sure.
Let me see. I'm younger. A lot's changed since the last time we had a mukbang. Mark is in a new decade.
Yeah, tens. I wish. Happy birthday to Mark.
Why so somber?
It's not happy birthday, it's a sad birthday.
No. We should be grateful for
are
every
grateful.
year of life we have.
That's true. Cheers, everybody. It's been a hot minute.
Okay.
This will be good with the crab.
This is concerning because we had a night last night, and this is sweet, which there's like a word for it. What would you call it when it's sweet?
달다.
달다?
달다.
So it's scary when you had a really heavy night of drinking and then you start drinking again and everything is like fine again. That means we might drink today.
Yeah, do we look tired today?
Oh no.
Do you look tired?
I think I look fine. You look fine too.
Okay.
I got my 8 hours actually, even though we got home really late.
I woke up
got
kind
10
of
hours. I was just like, wait. Okay, let's dig in. Which one do you want to go for?
Choose one for you.
Find me a
I
really
want to
bright
choose
orange
you a
one.
really good one.
All right.
How about this one?
Oh my gosh.
How does
I'm
this one
already
look?
seeing-
For
Okay,
James.
Let me see. Okay, this is gonna be precarious. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, and then can I squeeze it a little bit? It's getting all over the counter. Mark's trying not to look. And then, yeah, if you've never eaten this, you basically just put your mouth on it, squeeze, and hope for the best.
Oh, it just squeezes out.
Oh my gosh.
I like to squeeze as much as I can without having it messy, and then dig and suck, or bite and suck.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Yep. Girl. Oh my god.
Getting all over my mouth.
As it should.
But it's okay.
As it should.
It's
Pop
okay.
it in your mouth. Am I allowed to just like, am I just using my hands for the rice?
Oh, I also have a spoon if you want.
I mean,
And then just kind of, since it's gonna be messy anyways, I'm gonna have the meat fall on my side of the rice so I could scoop it up later.
I think of all the foods one can eat, eating raw marinated crab is probably like the most like invasion of privacy. Because I'm like closing my eyes, I'm like doing everything.
Invasion of privacy?
Yeah.
And you could just bite and suck on the leg. Not much meat in the leg, so you don't have to spend too much time, but there's some, so just bite and suck.
Now, explain to someone who's never eaten this what we're tasting, what's the texture, what's the vibe?
The texture-wise is probably what you imagine. Like
yeah.
Slimy.
I say
kind of
gooey.
gooey.
A little gooey, yeah.
Texture, but the flavor really comes from the marinade. So the soy sauce one, it's not just straight up soy sauce.
What
it's
is it?
soy sauce, and you add like onions, pears, apples, green onion to the soy sauce
Right.
pot, and you boil it down. And then you even add water to it, so it's not even as salty, right? So it's kind of has it's kind of subtle sweetness to it.
Just all the combinations of different flavors coming through. We actually even talked to someone at dinner last night. We were going on and on about
How we like this.
how we
dish.
like this dish. And my favorite conversation starter these days is when I meet someone. I always ask them, especially because me and Mark are Vietnamese and Korean, I always ask them, what are your top 3 Vietnamese dishes and what are your top 3 Korean dishes? It's just like an easy like baseline conversation, and can usually have some follow-up dialogue depending on what they answer. And of course, once they mentioned this, I was able to be like, well, we do mukbangs on it every year. We order it from, I think we exchanged numbers so you could send them the vendor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It also just squeeze out. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
This place does the Yangnyeom really well. It has just enough spiciness, but it's sweet too, you know?
Holy moly, that is so good. It's like a 4 or 5 out of 10 out of spice. It's starting to build. I just had one bite.
This be careful though, because you're gonna probably sweat in any minute now. The heat creeps up on you.
Do a little this moment here. I know I should have squeezed it on here, but I think I'm gonna do a chasing situation. Right?
Ain't no tequila shot.
Oh. That's good. Let's not neglect the egg though. We'll get to the egg in a second.
Yeah. I wanna.
Well, usually, yeah, like Mark mentioned, there's not that much meat in the leg, but usually this is what we'll eat once we finish the mukbang. I remember many times we would film this, we would eat in here because it takes a lot more time and energy to get to, but still fun to eat.
It's so good with the seaweed too, huh? Like, it works really well. And then if you just want something hydrating and crunchy and need like a break from all these flavors, just eat a cucumber.
They're not from our eyes being so tired looking. Should we put those on too?
Yeah,
I might not want my hands are dirty.
I'm ready for my next shot, boy. Just get the bottle dirty is fine. I mean,
I like when you tell me I can get dirty.
down and dirty, yo.
I never get permission to be dirty. Christina Aguilera called, she said, get dirty. Get a little unruly. Let's have an egg moment. Walk us through how you made this.
I added
making-
for this one 5 eggs with some chicken stock,
Oh.
and I seasoned it with
She's making a little bit of like wet thigh sounds as I'm sorry.
like a queef.
Don't say that. Okay, I know.
And seasoned it with fish
God.
sauce, but you could use salt or salted shrimp, either of those, and then you just kind of cook it.
It's a little nutty from the sesame oil and then also sesame seed you put in there. Oh, so good. Okay, I forgot my favorite part of this whole shebang is using the body of the crab and making your own rice bowl. There's all this, what I call essence in here. Okay, so
So I like to scoop some of the essence off the body a little bit so that it's easier to mix the rice in.
it's kind of like, whatchamacallit?
You're like prepping
Shucking
it.
an oyster. Like you gotta make sure.
Make sure that you get the meat off the shell before you start eating it, you know?
We went somewhere recently and they did not properly shuck the oyster, and guess who was in a bad mood after?
I was like, dude, you have to at least remove the meat from the shell, or else you're just biting the oyster.
She was not happy. All right, and then you just scoop how much ever rice your heart
want.
desires.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of sesame oil.
Take it over the top, y'all. Oh, can I get a little smidge while you have the bottle?
Yeah.
There we go.
And if you want, you could add a little bit more jalapenos in here.
I gotta add a little bit more, a little crunch factor. Okay, look at that. That's the moment. Oh, do I want to crumble some seaweed in here, or is that a little bit
I'm
much?
gonna use the seaweed as a vessel.
As a vessel? Okay,
So
then.
get a good spoon.
Wait for me, wait for me. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at, okay, wait. Okay, oh, and then a little seaweed moment, okay.
Yep.
It's
Done.
like a little hand roll.
Oh, that was good.
Siren incoming, ready?
Oh, no. Ah!
1. You've been warned.
Oh, that was good. Oh my god,
Uh-huh.
I use serrano pepper too, so it's spicier than jalapenos. But it gives it that fresh spiciness.
You can't see, but my legs are like, look, they're jiggling.
Why are you jiggling your legs?
That is, there's very few things in life that will give me this kind of reaction, but this is one of them. So if you haven't,
Do I give you that reaction anymore?
go try harder. Go try harder. Here, give me your soju. The fact that you even had to ask.
God.
I didn't even want to drink in this mukbang, but girl, after we cheers, remind me that I have something to talk to you about.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Why? Why, mama? I'm harmless. By now, we've been together for 18 years. You think I could still surprise you? Actually, yes.
I can't believe it's been 18 years.
Oh, don't say it like it's so agonizing.
I mean,
like,
18 years of my prime youth age.
and here we are.
Eating. Oh, actually, I wouldn't trade this. And yeah, I wouldn't trade this. I wouldn't trade this with anything else.
Really?
Yeah. So this is not even our anniversary. Why are we? Well, I was about to say thank you for being with me.
I think the crab is making you think like weird stuff. That's why I like this crab too. He's not in the right state of mind, and you know what that leads to. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god, that looks so good. That one right there. It's the marinade too is just underrated in terms of this dish.
Yeah.
I love the marinade. I forget how much I like it. Ready for your question?
Yeah. What's up?
Now, if you haven't noticed, a lot has changed around here, particularly Mark's hair.
Oh, can you even tell?
She's having, oh, well, from this vantage point, I can really tell. She's having a perm moment. Walk us through the perm. What was the decision for that? And do you like it?
I'm beginning to really like it actually. I've been having a similar hairstyle for quite a few years, right? I think the last time I changed it was probably after our wedding.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And then, so I had that hairstyle for about a few years, and I like to kind of change up the look a little bit, not drastic look,
Right.
just subtle changes, right? So I decided to go with the perm. I was inspired by looking at the lower part of your body one day, and I'm like, oh, that gave me the inspiration to go with curls.
It was a cold winter. It was a cold winter. She didn't have time to do some of the yard work. So do not come for me. And who wants that on their set of head?
Why not?
So you're living for this moment.
Yeah.
You like it?
So how do you like it?
It took me a little getting used to, because as soon as Mark walked in, I was like, it looked like a normal haircut. And then I felt like progressively by the hour, his hair got curlier and curlier. And I was like, I'm having a moment right now where I'm like kind of hallucinating. And then now it's at this stage where I think it actually looks really nice and wavy.
Yeah, it's not a tight curl. I asked for.
Oh, you don't like a tight curl?
I just asked for a wavy look, and that's what I got.
This crab is the gift that keeps on giving. The more I like dig my spoon in, the more goodies I discover. Okay, I'm gonna save her for later. I didn't finish her yet.
No, I still see
I'm gonna
meat
save.
and eggs.
I'm gonna
in
save her
there.
for later. Get your soju.
Uh-oh.
You've awakened the beast. Soju with raw marinated crab, which has not been proven yet, but I think it's an aphrodisiac based on the last couple videos we've done. It's an aphrodisiac through and through. You got seaweed on your lip. Let me get it. Oh, I was gonna get it for you. Why'd you go?
Huh?
Why'd you go like so quick?
I don't know. It was like a natural self-defense, like
Self-defense. I'm married
reaction.
to you.
I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Lick it off, lick it off.
Oh, there's a little seaweed down there. Let me get that for you. Oh, I like making you laugh. That's one of my talents.
Well, it helps that you're also funny looking, so.
Girl, if that's the best content you can give, I'll give you another chance. You don't have to do it right away, but like if you're gonna read the doll, you better come with a good read.
Just eat your crab.
I would if your big massive arm wasn't in the way. Just kidding. Look. Look. Oh my god. All right, so the other thing we want to address while we're on here, because we haven't caught up with all of you, hopefully you're all doing really well, but I think there's been questions around, kind of why we took a step back from doing mukbangs and YouTube. So like, why aren't we on YouTube as much, I guess?
We got banned from YouTube for inappropriateness. Just kidding. No, it's because our Instagram has really blown up in the past year and a half, where we go out to local restaurants near us and we get to eat their foods and film a short video on it, right?
Yeah.
So that's been doing really well. So we're just investing more time in doing that.
Seeing where this would take us, and we've been so grateful this last year. But part of the reason why we wanted to even just do a mukbang was, I think a lot of times, for me personally, when you do something for so long, sometimes it's nice to just kind of take a brief, like a break. And I guess the break lasted a little bit longer than we anticipated, but much needed. And I feel like all the things we're learning doing stuff off of YouTube, I think might be good for our channel.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Right. And we even talked about slowly bringing back our lives here and there.
Did, yeah. Because randomly, we'll hang out with friends and they'll bring it up. They'll be like, oh, we missed the live, or we missed just being able to be at home and like hang out with you guys and have a drink and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, we do miss it. I think maybe burnout's not the right word, but because we had been doing it for so long, it just, at a certain point, we just wanted to make sure we were still doing the best quality work that we could possibly deliver. And I think at that point we were like, okay, maybe we just take a little break.
But hopefully you've been watching our shorts
Yeah.
on YouTube. We still upload what we upload on Instagram, TikTok, also on YouTube. So we completely didn't go away.
No.
Right? You get
It's just a different medium, but I get where people are like, oh, they missed because we're not talking about Mark's perm in any of our videos, right? It's just the perm's in the video, but we don't talk about it. So I think that's why we also had this like, oh, like it's nice to connect in this way and get a talk and just not have to be so focused on, oh, we're going to this restaurant, we're going to this restaurant. It's like, we're just literally sitting at our kitchen. Which, by the way, we have not had a meal at home in the longest time. So even this, to me right now, feels like a treat. Like just getting to sit at home and eat. All right, another 10 out of 10 mukbang banger. And actually, while we have you, if there's something you want us to do for our next video, because I would like to get on some kind of, I'm not promising a video every week, but like, let's just try this again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opportunity here and I feel re-energized, reinvigorated. And actually for a second, let's part ways to the right. You go left, I go right.
Right now?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh,
More?
you need to go a little bit more because Hadu's right there.
Oh, Hadu!
He's still in the mukbang.
Hi, baby.
I know.
I think
This took a turn.
Emotional.
Is it the soju? Is it the raw marinated crab? No, actually, I'm in this new phase of morning Hadu where it's like now I'm just enjoying memories I have of him randomly, not sadness.
Yeah.
I think I'm there's sad days, but I'm past the like every day is a sad day. Now it's just like, oh, remember when
Memories.
Hadu did this, when he did that?
Memories,
Yeah,
yeah.
memories. So I'm awkward now. I don't know how to close these anymore.
You just squeeze the thighs. That's how you close it.
No! Actually, is it good to have a thigh gap or not? Do you want a thigh gap or do you want everything? Because right now, do I have a thigh gap? What do you think?
Like thigh gap is when you put your legs together and there's a space between your thighs.
Is that desirable or not desirable?
I think now I don't want to assume, but I think for a lot of like women, they want a thigh gap. But
So I have no thigh gap.
no, I have big thighs too.
I just see shadows. The shadow from the other thing.
Is that why you don't have a thigh gap?
Because of the raw marinated crab. Yeah, the thigh. That's me. Ew! But yes. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you sooner rather than later. Bye.
We love you.